It's time for the Big Playback, brought to you by Abby's Pizza.
Welcome back to the best part of your news week. It's the Big Playback. Sort of a bittersweet show here. This is the final week of our condensed regular season for high school football. But as the cliche line goes, let's not be sad because it's over. Let's smile because it happened. And here in week 6, there was a lot to smile about, especially if you're the Summit Storm hosting the 5A Pendleton Buckaroos. Summit coming off a 2-game losing skid. But how about this to get things started? On their first drive of the game, first play from scrimmage, I believe, Joe Schutz jumps out of his cleats to make this catch. Just one play into our highlight, and we already have a contender for top play of the week. And hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. My English is broken, but the Summit offense is not. Almost an identical play. This one to senior Reese Judish. And then how about another senior on defense, Carter Campbell, with a big-time batted ball in the red zone. He was all over the field tonight. And if you don't believe me, just watch this next clip. Pendleton's quarterback trying to get out of trouble, but just like chicken noodle soup, Campbell is better. Summit's defense was stifling all night. This time it's Jackson Bailey, another senior, getting in on the fun. You get a sack, and Summit walks off with the 10-7 win, ending the season at 500. And just a few miles away, the Lava Bears looking for revenge against the Mountain View Cougars in their 42-year rivalry. This is the first time ever these two teams met twice in the same season. Ben down 27-0 at half, though, and it was largely in part to plays like this. Ethan Smith stuffs the Bears in the backfield, and the Cougars were cooking on offense, too. Luke Roberts, with 2 early touchdowns, gets wrestled down here, but not before he picks up 30 yards on the play. In the pass game, also on point tonight, as it usually is, behind junior slinger Jacoby Moss finds Hunter Leader, who's looking for a body. Oh boy, you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. And later on the drive, Luke Roberts would end up punching it in, make that a hat trick on the night for Mr. Mountain View. And then to begin the fourth, watch this play. Moss takes the snap, ends up fading away. He finds fellow junior Sam Larson with the diving snag. Let's check the tapes though, make sure he caught it, and oh, yeah, there we go. Zebra men say, yeah, looks good to me, Chief. What a play, what a game, and what a season for Mountain View. They finish perfectly 6-0 in the season. Lava Bears, meanwhile, end 1-4. Heading north to Redmond as they host the Dalles Riverhawks. Another bittersweet night. On top of an already bittersweet night, the Panthers, this would be Seth Womack's last game as their head coach. So would the Panthers be able to give him a good send-off? And this is a good start. Gabe Robles hungry for a sack lunch. And then check this out. Hayden Parrish coming into focus. Fires deep to a very wide-open Nathan Walks, who doesn't just walk, he sprints into the end zone. Panthers on the board first. And then another great play here. Redmond with the misdirection, fooling the defense and our cameraman. Cole Davis skirts along the outside. Panthers making it look easy. Redmond going for the 2-point conversion, insult to injury, and Austin Carter cashes it in. And folks, that was all just in the first half. Third quarter we go. Skylar Leeson feeling lucky, lobs one deep, and whoa, Jesse Larson. Too bad you play for the Riverhawks, because this one was all Redmond. We even have a big man touchdown to cap off the night. That's Jax Cummings. Looks like he should have been a receiver all season. Redmond gives Coach Womack a perfect send-off as they defeat the Dalles 44-0. Finally, tonight, the Lapine Hawks hosting the South Umpqua Lancers. In Central Oregon, this game started quick, so try and keep up. Hawks quarterback Holden Campbell fumbles under center, and the Lancers recover. You with me so far? Because the next play, South Umpqua quarterback Jace Johnson trying to do too much, and he gets sacked, and he fumbles the ball right back to the Hawks. So pretty much right back where we started. On the very next play, Campbell gets another chance, but oh no, he throws a pick right at the goal line. But don't worry, because on the very next play, the Hawks are going to keep the Lancers in their own end zone, securing the first points of the game with a safety, just like we all predicted, right? At the start of the second quarter, we get the game's first touchdown. Little play action to the left, Campbell to Dawson Cook, and a stiff arm for good measure. Now down 8, the Lancers trying to get tricky with a flea flicker, and at first it works. However, just in line with the early part of the game, another turnover, a fumble. Jace Earls picks this one up. The Steelers fans stealing the ball away. This game was all upon here. Later on, Hawks march down the field, and Campbell finds Bryce Coble for the 6 with a nice pass floated over triple coverage. Hawks take down the Lancers 42-8, pulling off a big-time upset and finishing the season on a 3-game winning streak. How about that? Coming up, we'll show you scores from other Central Oregon teams tonight, and we'll take you into the gold mine for this week's top plays. Don't change that channel, because the big playback will be right back.